Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pamela and today we're going to be talking about everything you need to know about fashion school. Literally, it's so ugly out. It's rainy, like lighting is disgusting, but I'm drinking coffee out of my Mandalorian cup. It's so cute. It says Galaxy's Greetings. Anyway, I have this video broken down on my computer right here into 7 different sections. So we're going to be talking about the application process at FIT, what is the campus like, the classes, friends, courses, fashion week, and then just my overall pros and cons. So let's get started. Right now, I'm currently a junior at the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York. I live in New Jersey, but I commute to New York, and I have been loving my major so far. I study fashion business management, and at FIT, it is totally different from other schools. You can apply, graduate, and get your associates, or you can continue your next 2 years and also get your bachelor's. So I got my associate's degree in fashion business management, and then I decided to continue those next 2 years, and I am now going to be getting my bachelor's as well in fashion business management. But one cool thing about FIT when it comes to those 2 degrees is that you can change it up if you want. So if you want to do fashion business management for your first 2 years and then you want to do something else for your last 2 years, you can totally do that. I just chose to stick with the same thing because I really like business, so I've had no complaints so far about it. What is the application process like? What does that look like? So I applied with my essay as well as my transcript. I am not entirely sure if I used my SAT scores just because like my SAT scores were literally terrible. Like, we're not going to talk about it, but at FIT you do not have to apply with your SAT or your ACT scores. It's not required. However, there is an essay, and the essay question has to answer what makes you a perfect candidate for FIT and why are you interested in the major that you are applying to. Some of my tips when it comes to the application process as well as the essay is to talk about things that you did outside of school that can kind of benefit you if you were to go to FIT. So for example, if you have a fashion blog, if you do social media, like literally if you do anything on the side that you feel like is going to help you when it comes to going to FIT, I would definitely recommend writing about that because that is what I did. I'm not saying that was like the cheat sheet into getting in, but it did help a lot because I was watching other YouTube videos as well of other people that went to FIT, and they were just saying that they talked about extracurriculars, clubs, and just anything that they could do to make them stand out and be a little bit more unique. If you are a fashion major, you do have to submit a portfolio when you are applying, obviously just to showcase your work and anything that the school might want to look at to see if you would be a good fit for the program you were applying for. Other than that, if you're not doing fashion design, you don't need a portfolio. Like I said, I just applied with my essay and my transcript, and that was basically it. Now let's talk about the FIT campus. So the campus is very small and it is very old. I've seen other schools before, like my boyfriend goes to Rutgers and it is a lot more modern than FIT. One thing for sure is that the buildings here are very old and the desks are not super comfortable in the classes. Chairs are also not really that comfortable. It's overall just a very old building. I know there's some parts of the building that are a little bit more modern than the others because they were probably a little renovated, I think, earlier. But as for the rest of the school, it's very old, and the campus is literally just on one block. There's the library, and then there's obviously like the main building, and then there's the FIT museum, which is where every time you walk by it, there's always like mannequins and things that happening inside. But other than that, it's a very small campus, and personally I prefer that because I'm not someone who wanted to go to a huge university. I wanted to stay at a very small school because personally, like, I just like that. But we're gonna talk later on about like the community and just how FIT is, but that is essentially what the campus looks like. I also like that the area around FIT isn't really bad. I know other areas of New York are like a little bit not as safe, but around FIT I really like it. They just built a Pliables right across the street, which if you're from Jersey, like, you know how important Pliables is. Like, I love Playa. That was very exciting. And there's like there's a few places to eat around FIT as well. So again, it's not a bad area at all. I really like it, and the commute is also not bad from where I live in Jersey. I just get off at World Trade Center and then I take the one train that takes me right to FIT, and it's really great. As for the classes at FIT, so Every single class is 3 hours long. I've never not had a class that was not 3 hours long. All of them are 3 hours. It's not fun. Some teachers are a little bit nicer than others and they will let you leave a little bit earlier than the full 3 hours. Other teachers will literally make you sit for the full 3 hours. They'll give you like one break and then they're like, okay, we're gonna take a lot of notes. And I've had teachers like that. They do not waste a single minute of the class. But there's other teachers who literally will sometimes just use an hour and a half of your time. I'm not complaining because I'm a commuter, so if I can get home quicker, I really don't care. But again, sometimes it is really annoying to have to wake up at 6 in the morning for a 9 a.m. class, and then the teacher just lets you leave after an hour because it's like, I woke up at 6 a.m., I commuted, I rushed to get here, like I did all this stuff, and then it's like, yeah, you guys can just leave after an hour. Like I'd rather be online at that point. But again, I chose to go to this school. I chose to be a commuter, so it's kind of what I have to deal with. Another thing is that FIT is still offering half online, half in-person classes. I personally like that because I don't want to be in person for every single one of my classes. It can be very overwhelming. And again, sitting for 3 hours straight for every single class is absolutely insane. So I try to push all of my classes into just like a set of days so they don't have to go every single day. This semester, my schedule, I am loving it. I don't have classes Mondays or Fridays. I was able to get all of mine into literally Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, which is my dream schedule. So I only go to school in the middle of the week. Personally, like that is everything. I love that FIT still offers that. And then we also have a study abroad program. I'm not exactly sure all of the programs that we offer, but I'm gonna leave it on the screen. I know we have Paris, and then I also know that I think there is Italy and Japan, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, but FIT offers really great study abroad programs. Another thing about classes is that there's 3 kinds of people that come to FIT. There's the people that dress up like to the nines. They are in full-on like knee-high boots, faux fur jackets, makeup is everything. There's other people who are kind of like more in the middle like me. I will just throw on jeans and sneakers and a sweater and call it a day. Like literally, that is what I'm wearing right now. Jeans, sneakers, and a sweater. And then there's the people who literally just don't care, and that is me on other days where I just put on a sweatsuit, my Uggs, and I call it a day because I don't have time to be sweating like on the train in a bunch of different layers. A sweatsuit is just it, but again, those are like the kind of people that you will find at FIT. It's definitely a very nice variety of different outfits. Like I will just be in my sweatsuit and then I will see someone decked out in like a really cute outfit and I'm like, okay, maybe I should have tried in my outfit today. Another thing is that when it comes to dressing up, a lot of people think that FIT is like you have to be like always dressed to the nines, like you're gonna be at the Met Gala after class. In reality, it's not really like that. A lot of people are a lot more lazy with their looks, just like me. So again, everyone has their own preference, but it's not like a fashion show every single day. Now let's talk about friends at FIT. What is it like to make friends? Are people snotty? Are people rude? Are people mean? I've had nothing but good experiences with people at FIT. There are some people that you walk by them and you can kind of tell they're a little bit standoffish. They have a little bit of like a vibe going on where they don't want to talk to anybody. That's totally fine. That is literally me. Like when I'm walking, I have the meanest, like don't talk to me face, but then you talk to me and I literally light up. So everybody has that face on, but I feel like deep down, everybody, again, they're just there to go to school. They're there to do what they have to do, and then they just want to go back home, chill, go back to the dorm, whatever, go eat or something. If you do want to make friends though, I would recommend joining a club or again, following people on social media. I walk by people all the time in school and I'm like, wait, like I recognize them from Instagram. And joining clubs, I'm a part of the school newspaper, which is W27, and I've had a really great experience at the newspaper. So definitely recommend doing that. As for the courses, I know every major is different. I'm currently studying fashion business management, and I have had a pretty good experience so far with my courses. I've had some teachers where they were literally a nightmare and I had to drop out of the class because they were so rude. And I'm just like, how are these people able to teach at the school? Like genuinely, I'm confused. But other than that, all of the teachers are really great. There's also some teachers that they put on like a really mean front on the first week of school, and then when it gets towards the middle of the semester, they're so sweet and deep down they just want you to do good. There's other teachers who will literally be out to get you and they're like, yeah, no, you are not gonna pass this class. You're not gonna do good. They're very discouraging. Other teachers will literally give you 3 assignments for the whole semester and that's it. Like last semester, I had a class, it was called Data Insights. We literally had to make 2 projects and we had 2 quizzes, and that was it for the entire semester. Every other class was literally just note-taking, watching videos, and making this game for our data insights class, and that is literally it. Everything else, it was just 2 quizzes and 2 projects that we had to like post online and have people answer. So you win some, you lose some. You'll either get really awesome teachers, really rude ones, or really laid back ones that don't really want to give a lot of work and they just let you do whatever. As for the topic that everybody wants to know, Fashion Week, do you get to go for free? How does it work? Do you get a free ticket? No, you don't get a free ticket to New York Fashion Week. However, during Fashion Week or a few weeks before Fashion Week, you will get an email saying that there are certain brands and companies looking for people to volunteer, and you have to be one of the first few people to email back. So be super active in your inbox. Always check your school email and see who is looking for someone. And a lot of the times, they will just email you, or you will have to just find out about the opportunity on your own on LinkedIn. But FIT is really great when it comes to reaching out to you for opportunities that are happening, retail jobs, anyone that is looking to hire, either for a retail position or an internship, volunteer work. Like, FIT is really great when it comes to that. However, for New York Fashion Week, it is not a free ticket that anybody can just go. You kind of just have to wait out and see, either do your own research or just wait for FIT to email you. Lastly are the pros and cons of going to FIT. So I'm gonna start with the pros. Number 1 is you get to network with really good people. I love FIT for this reason. You will get emails very randomly, again, of just the school saying, okay, do you want to work with this person? Do you want to intern with this person? Email this person right now to get the opportunity. Like, when it comes to opportunities like that, FIT is so good because you genuinely are going to find such amazing things that it's so hard if you're not a student there to get those opportunities. You don't have to go to FIT to achieve the luxurious fashion experience. A lot of people online try to portray that, or they say like you have to be living in New York to get this luxurious lifestyle. It's like, no, I live in New Jersey, I commute, I'm a content creator, I go to fashion school, and I get the best of both worlds. I get to come home to my amazing little cozy home in New Jersey. Then I get to go to school in New York, where it is just bustling, busy, the city that never sleeps. Like, I kind of get the best of both worlds, and I'm really happy with that. So don't let the stereotypes get to you. Also, you're going to FIT basically for the name of it, and you get really awesome opportunities because of that. Like, I landed brand deals because the brand that I was working with found out that I went to FIT, and they were like, okay, we want your content to be around being a fashion student in New York, blah, blah, blah. Like, a lot of people really eat that up, and that is something that is gonna benefit you in the long run, because when people see FIT, they think, okay, like, they go to the best fashion school in New York, like, they go to the top fashion school. Like, FIT was literally named one of the top fashion schools in the world that I saw online, like, last year or 2 years ago. So FIT has a very, very good name. The alumni that have been there are also really amazing. I know Michael Kors went to FIT. Like, it is a very good school. So if you go there, you're gonna have a very good rep off the bat, especially if you are going to be applying for fashion-based positions or any kind of position in general after you graduate. Just letting it be known that you went to FIT is already very good. Another pro is that the school is very laid back and very chill. I love the school. I love the campus. There's nothing to complain about. I know other people have complained about their schools online. I know people personally that have DM'd me and said, I hate my school, like, I want to go to FIT. So I love FIT. I've had a really great experience so far with the campus, with the people, with the clubs, with professors. It's been a very amazing experience, and I'm very happy and grateful to say that, because I know when a lot of people go to school, it can be really hard to get that experience, but I really love FIT because of that. Now we can talk about the cons. The school, one of the biggest cons that I absolutely hate about FIT is the Academic Advisor Center. I don't know why nobody there knows what's going on half the time. Like, I just need to be honest with you guys. I have been to so many different advisors over the past 3 years at this school, and it has been a nightmare because every advisor tells me something different than the other said, and every time it would come, like, every time there is a new semester that starts, there is always some sort of problem, either with my tuition, either with one of my classes, something gets canceled, something gets dropped. It's like, and I'm not notified, and FIT is it's a school where you have to be on top of your own things. Like, no one is gonna be there for you, babying you, like, holding your hand, saying, okay, let's do this, let's do that. It's like, you have to literally be on top of your own work, or you're just gonna get lost in the mix, and you're not gonna know what's going on. I literally had an issue last night with my winter class because they told me that I was gonna be charged this amount, and then my tuition balance says that I'm being charged this amount, which is not even close to the original amount. So now it's like I have to email the bursar's office and I have to get that figured out, and it's like, why is this happening? I was originally dropped from my winter class. It got canceled. I had paid for it. I had to email them, get my money back, thousands of dollars. Like, it was just a mess. So when it comes to that aspect with the Academic Advisor Center, like when I go there for help when it comes to my classes, not a lot of people know what they're talking about. And I just recently found this guy that is an advisor who is so amazing. His name is Scott. Like, I have to give him a shout out. He is everything. He's the first advisor that I've had in the past 3 years at this school that knows what he's talking about, genuinely wanted to help me with my situation with my classes, gave me so many different options when it came to graduating early and winter classes and summer classes, what is worth it, what isn't worth it. Like, he genuinely knew what he was talking about, and now I feel very safe because I finally found my person in the advisement center that knows what they're talking about. So I feel so grateful because of that. Other than that, everybody else that I've had was literally a nightmare. Like, not to be rude against them, but when it comes to school and you are paying a lot of money for a college, like, you need to be talking to people that can help you when it comes to literally your own money and what you're paying for. So that was my little rant about the advisement center. Another con is the security guards are low-key rude. I know that does not make any sense. Like, why am I talking about the security guards? They're low-key rude. I don't know why. Like, I don't get good vibes from them at all. I one time had the sticker on my ID that said like the semester I was going to. I had the sticker, it came off accidentally. And with that ID, like, mine had came off, the sticker came off, and it was just like everything broke loose. The security guard was like, get over here, sign into your FIT account. I need to see that you're actually a student here. Let me see your schedule. Like, it was this whole big thing. I was already late to my class. Like I said earlier, by the time I get to New York, I'm dripping in sweat. My purse is falling off my shoulder. My jacket is coming off. Like, everything is just a mess. I have my coffee in my hand. It's about to spill. And he was like, get over here. Like, let me see your ID. And it was just really bad. So the security guards can low-key be rude. Lastly is, I struggled with this as of recently because I knew this going into FIT, which is that FIT has no sense of community. Like, if you want to go to a school where there's parties, where there's games, where there's a lot of people like getting together, you're not going to find that at FIT. And I knew that, again, going into the school when I applied, because I was watching so many YouTube videos and everybody was like, yeah, if you want to go to a school where there's actual, like, you feel like you're going to a school and it's nice and you want that feeling, like, you kind of want that like family feeling, FIT is not the school for you. It is a heavy based commuter school, so everyone is there just to go to their classes and then they go home. There's no yeah, let's stay after class, let's do this, let's do that. It's like, you're there, you gotta do what you gotta do, and then you go home, because again, everyone is commuting from different parts of New York, New Jersey, wherever they're from. So if you want that feeling, don't go to FIT. And again, there's not really parties. You kind of just have to go out. Like, I know a lot of people go to clubs and stuff, and a lot of people find nightlife and things to do. I don't live in New York, so if I were to go out at night, it's gonna be for an event for social media. It's not gonna be for like a party or something, because the commute at night can be so hectic, especially when it's rush hour and everyone's trying to go home from work. So those are my cons. That is it for today's video, all about FIT and the realities of going to fashion school. I have had a very great experience so far at FIT, and I'm very happy with my choice for school. And as a junior, I'm very shocked that I'm going to be graduating so soon. Like, I can't believe that it's 3 years have already flown by, and I'm, again, very excited for my journey after I graduate. But if you guys have any other questions related to FIT or fashion school, or just school in general when it comes to going to school in New York, being a commuter, whatever, let me know either in the comments or DM me. I'm here, I'm all ears, and if you guys have any video requests, again, you can also DM me or comment it. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!